Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. Saturday was rivalry week in college football, but we've got some big rivals in action as well here in Week 12. I'm going to get you set for our featured game this week. It should be a dandy. Buccaneers, Panthers, next.
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hello and welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm Dan Stevens. My colleague here in the commentary booth is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball.
No doubt about that, Dan. These guys do an outstanding job of reading the offense and ripping it to shreds. Chris Jenkins is one of the most dominant defensive linemen in the entire league. I tell you what, one of his biggest strengths is, well, he's strong. He's great at shedding blocks and bringing down ball carriers. Warming up across the field is another tremendous football player. Simeon Rice is one of the most dominant defensive linemen in the entire league. He's the kind of dominant pass rusher that every defense needs and every offense dreads. This guy dreams of sacks in his sleep. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
Tails it is.
We'll kick.
Martin Gramatica kicking off for the
There's the
Buccaneers.
signal, and we're ready.
It's time for Panther football.
Gramatica boots the opening kickoff. Foster downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers will start this first play of the drive at their own 20-yard line. Kroll goes in motion.
Black 32! Black 32!
Stephen Davis, the ball carrier. Ian Gold with the tackle. Second and 9. Ball at the Panthers' 21-yard line.
Delhomme throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Brad Hoover had some room on the outside on that play, but catching the ball was a different story. Incomplete.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Panthers' 21-yard line.
Down! Sack! Check man! Black 44!
Lynch tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
John Lynch managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Sauerbrunn gets the ball and punts it away. Barber fields the punt at the 37. Tackled at the 48.
Rondé Barber did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Buccaneers offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 48-yard line. Allstott takes his first carry of the game and chews up about 4 on the play.
That's the team I like to see! Yo, summer!
Second down from the
Second and
eye.
6. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Down! Set!
Brady just rifles this one, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Kevin Johnson tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
That would have set up a very manageable third and short play, Peter, but they couldn't sync up on that one.
That's a tough break.
Johnson makes a tough catch,
Buccaneers.
and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Come on, Carolina. Let's get some defense here.
Tom Brady had no trouble zinging that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
First and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Allstott gets the handoff and heads out right. Brought down at the 27.
Dan Morgan with the tackle.
Second down.
Second and
7 yards to go.
Ball at the 27.
Allstott gets the call again and heads upfield. Hammered down at the 19. It will be first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mike Allstott sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
Allstott picked up about 7, and that brings up second down.
Second and 3. Ball at the 12-yard line.
Minter crushes him behind the line at the 14.
Mike Minter not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far. Third down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive. Garner gets the toss and runs into traffic, crosses the field, stopped at the 11. Tillman with the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Tavares Tillman made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They let the ball move close to the first, but they could not let it pass.
That's a great job holding them back, Dan.
4th and short. And touchdown.
Charlie Garner dusts the defense with this here. Oh, perfect spin move.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism.
What a player.
Martin Gramatica to attempt the extra point. Number 2, holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Gramatica kicks it off. Foster fields it all the way back at the 3. Tackled at the 25.
Deshaun Foster got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Panthers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Delhomme puts his arm into this one, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Brian Kelly was shadowing very closely, close enough that the pass was incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Ball at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
Muhammad goes in motion. Davis has his number called on second down and will lose about a yard here.
Roman Pfeiffer was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Third down, empty backfield. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Buccaneers are out in front, 7-0. Third down, one man back.
Down! Listen up, Gray 59! Listen up, Gray 59!
Delhomme airs this one to the left sideline, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Otis Smith swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Sauerbrunn takes the long snap and punts it away. Barber fields it at the 33. Dragged down at the 44.
Rondé Barber racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Buccaneers had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 44-yard line. Hawkins makes the hit in the backfield at the 40.
Artrell Hawkins keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Ow! Oh, that's gotta hurt.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Second down with a split backfield. Allstott carries it for the 6th time and heads wide left. Tackled at the 38.
Jesse Armstead targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Can we get somebody in here that's gonna challenge me, please?
Grady zings it to the right side and caught. Well short of the markers, however. That will bring up 4th down.
Jesse Armstead managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
The defense let them get a bite of yards, but there's still a lot left on their plates.
I don't think they have an appetite to allow a conversion here.
Touché. 4th down ahead. Bidwell takes the snap and punts it away. Hawkins fields the punt at the 18. Brought down at the 21.
Artrell Hawkins didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Panthers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 21-yard line. Davis
Stephen
will
Davis,
get stopped
the ball
at the
carrier.
line, and that will bring up
Brian
second
Kelly
down.
with the tackle. Second and 9. Ball at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
Muhammad goes in motion.
44. Blue 44.
No good.
Pass
Incomplete.
is incomplete.
Rondé Barber did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Blue 33. Blue 33. Hut, hut.
Delhomme zips it to the left sideline, and it falls
Pass is
incomplete.
Philip Buchanan was in perfect position for the hook back there. He caused the incompletion.
The defense forces fourth down, and even if they had completed the pass,
It still would have been short.
Yes.
You have to run those routes farther in that situation.
Sauerbrunn gets ready to punt this away. Sauerbrunn gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Barber fields the deep punt at the 31. Dragged down at the 46.
Rondé Barber returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Buccaneers are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their 46-yard line. Allstott chews up 9 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Mike Allstott played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. McCardell snags the dart right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Keenan McCardell had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Nice second down
First and
call,
10.
and they will move the
Ball
chain.
39.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that. 750 career receptions. That is impressive. And you know what?
Kevin
He just
Johnson,
keeps rolling.
pass complete.
He hasn't lost a step.
Number
Brady
42
throws
with the
this on a
tackle.
rope, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play. Second down
Second
from the
and
eye.
2. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Down. Set.
Tackled at the 32.
Princeton Buckner picked up a rare interception for the line back there. It's nice to see those big old mitts come down with an INT.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Panthers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 32-yard line. Davis goes in motion.
32. Black 32.
Delhomme hits some air under this pass, and the Panthers take their first time out. First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Down. Set.
Smith puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Otis Smith had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and
Second
shut
and
it
10.
down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Set.
Delhomme throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Machine Muhammad had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
Third down, 10 yards to go. Kelly tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Brian Kelly came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Sauerbrunn lines up for the punt. Sauerbrunn gets the snap and punts it away. Barber gets it at the 12. Stopped at the 29.
Rondé Barber seized some prime field position for his offense with that huge run back. They needed that, especially after that nice punt.
The Buccaneers were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 29-yard line. Cardell catches the heater left sideline, and he's got the Buccaneers take their first time out.
First and 10. Ball at the Buccaneers, 49-yard line.
Brady zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Ricky Manning came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Buccaneers, 49-yard line.
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Tom Brady has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 56 yards and 1 interception.
We almost got him, baby, so step it up.
Single back! Single back! Down!
Brady lobs this one way over the middle, and the ball's caught at the 27. 5.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Come on, baby. Yeah, come on. Too much for you. Too much for you.
Steven Alexander makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
A nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known for making those big gallops like that.
Martin Gramatica to attempt the extra point. Number 2, holding.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Gramatica rockets this one deep. Foster downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense takes the field with the clock at 21.
Down! Set! Black agent!
Davis barges off right guard and rambles for about 5.
John Lynch with the tackle.
We went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Buccaneers enjoying a lead 14-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy, look at the difference in rushing yards. The Panthers are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. Charlie Garner get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. An 11-yard touchdown for the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers strike first and go up by 7. Buccaneers late into the second quarter, this time at the 32. Brenson Buckner shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Panthers still late in the second quarter. Panthers back by 7. Jake Delhomme connected with his man on this one. Buccaneers late in the second quarter. Steven Alexander came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 51-yard touchdown for the Buccaneers. And that's where we'll leave this one. Panthers are down at the half, 14-0. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Steven Alexander has taken over this game. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Buccaneers get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 14-0. Now let's get to the game.
Return of 20.
Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. They've turned the ball over, but they have survived their mistakes. But you can't survive that kind of sloppy play for long. It's going to come back to bite you.
The Buccaneers come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Allstott will get the carry on first down and heads left, tackled at the 28.
Come on. I can't believe it.
Second and 4. Ball at the Buccaneers, 28-yard line.
Allstott gets past the line and gains about 3 yards.
Dan Morgan just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
That's his third tackle of the game.
What makes you think you can rhyme? When did you think you get signed? Who gave you the wrong idea that you were the best when the best is right here? My third verse.
Allstott carries it for a third time in a row and converts the third down.
Come on, Carolina. Let's get some defense.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mike Allstott is bullying it up the middle with moderate success. I think he needs to vary it up a little bit to keep the D off guard. Up to now, he's accumulated 42 yards on 10 carries.
First down with two tight ends to the right.
Ball at the Buccaneers, 37-yard line.
Allstott gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
42 with the tackle.
You getting covered,
Second and 7. Ball at the Buccaneers, 40-yard line.
Johnson catches it over the middle and is well
Buccaneers.
past the markers for a first down.
Kevin Johnson is in man-to-man coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skills.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last two passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
First and 10. Ball at the 45.
Down!
Allstott picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down. Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Allstott gets the handoff and gets past the line. Garner picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 4th down.
Ricky Manning brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Bidwell gets ready to punt this away. Bidwell takes the snap and punts it away. The Panthers let it bounce out of bounds at the 1. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone.
1st and 10.
The Panthers find themselves in dangerous territory and will start this one way back at their own 1-yard line. Davis gets the call on
Davis,
1st down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
With the tackle. 2nd and 9. Ball at the Panthers' 1-yard line.
Hoover goes in motion.
Go! 52!
Davis will get the carry on 2nd down and chews up about 4 on the play. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Buccaneers enjoying a lead, 14-0. Rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. It'll be 4th down.
4th and 6. Ball at the Panthers' 4-yard line.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Rasheed Muhammad seemed to be all over that one, but watch how it gets away from him. There's just no excuse for that. You're a receiver, buddy. You catch those.
That is a desperation play, going for it so close to their end zone.
Well, they may have just given the game away, Dan, along with some choice field position. A real lapse in judgment.
The Buccaneers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 3-yard line. He's in for the touchdown.
So, see that, man. I got to get my head right.
Mike Allstott doesn't give up. Watch. That's how to fight from beginning to end, baby.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 55 yards and 1 touchdown.
Number 2, holding.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Gramatica booms a beauty here. Foster decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free. Stopped at the 22.
Deshaun Foster got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Panthers were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 22-yard line. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Jake Delhomme is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 16 yards and no interceptions.
Second and 10. Ball at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
Down! Single back! Single back!
Delhomme unloads this one to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Brian Kelly came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
3rd down, one man back.
Ball at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
Lynch makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down.
John Lynch managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Panthers' 22-yard line.
Delhomme throws a heater right sideline, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long. Phillips tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Jermaine Phillips swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down with a split backfield. Delhomme fires this one over the middle, and this one is incomplete.
Steve Smith had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Another incompletion, and they still can't get it done through the air. And now that we're in the 4th quarter, Peter, it doesn't look like things are going to change.
No, it's a day to forget, that's for sure.
Smith mishandles this one and drops it incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Steve Smith was open on that last one for short yardage, but came up with nothing. Incomplete pass.
That's 2 drops by one of the more sure-handed receivers in the game.
Wow, it's not often you see him out of sync like this.
Delhomme really rifles this pass, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
The intended receiver. Brian Kelly with the coverage.
Ricky Prohl. Well, Dan, they had to have liked the call, but I don't think they liked the result. Watch the replay here. He couldn't quite haul that one in. Tough mid-range incompletion.
They don't convert on 4th down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
The Buccaneers offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 37-yard line. Allstott gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle. Second and 4. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Down! Set! Brown, 69! Brown, 69! Hurt! Hurt!
Alstott takes his 16th carry of the game and lowers his shoulder for the first.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mike Alstott has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers open up the hole for him. A huge gain.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
24-yard line.
Down, set, Brown 31, Brown 31, set.
Alstott bulldozes right at center and chews up about 4 on the play.
Look at that. He's now up over 5,000 yards in his career.
Down, set, Gray 59, Gray 59, hut, hut.
Brady throws a bullet, and the catch is made at the 13, and he's stopped right there. First down.
Keenan McCardell had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down, set.
Alstott carries this one off to the right, and the Panthers take their first timeout. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:56.
Down, set, blue 19.
Alstott picks up. The Panthers will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, goal to go.
Ball at the 1.
Down, set.
Alstott has his
Touchdown,
number called on
Buccaneers.
first down and gets the touchdown.
Mike Alstott doesn't give up. Watch. That's how to fight from beginning to end, baby.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Holding.
Now the extra point, and embarrassingly, he misses it.
What in the world? Oh, you don't see this much. And if you did, there would be a lot of kickers looking for work. Watch this. Whiff! No good. That is embarrassing.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Gramatica kicks this one away.
Return of 21.
Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Panthers start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:46. Tackled, and the clock. The Panthers take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
Barber makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
With the
Oh,
deflection.
yeah, baby. Woo. All day, yeah, baby, yeah.
Jake Delhomme has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 32 yards and no interceptions.
Third down. The
Third
clock
and
is
6.
stopped at
Ball at the
1:39.
Panthers' 25-yard line.
Down!
Delhomme zings it to the right side, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. That will bring
Rondé
up
Barber
fourth
with the
down.
deflection.
Rondé Barber swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Kroll drops it, and they will turn it over. What
Ricky
a
Prohl
costly
was the
mistake.
intended receiver. Jermaine Phillips.
Ricky
with
Prohl.
the-
As we check out the tape, Dan, we can see that he's looking for the pass to come his way, but he couldn't react and reel it in. You know, sometimes those short ones can get to you so fast that it catches you off guard.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
2 yards.
Back them chains up, all start. 87 miles, 87 miles. Down. Set. Green.
One on play.
Get it, come on. Getting high, y'all. Get it, come on. Getting high. Get it, come on. Getting high, y'all. Get it, come on. Getting high. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Getting high.
Down. Set.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Straight up. If I walk up. Sweet
And that is going to do it for this one. The Buccaneers come out on top, 27-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Gonna be coming to you, baby. Gonna be coming to you all day.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Buccaneers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Tom Brady would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Bucs, after a stop on fourth down, already in the red zone. Mike Allstott was able to make things pay off on the ground. A 3-yard touchdown for the Buccaneers. Panthers down by 21. Jake Delhomme would find his target on this one. The Bucs have it after a turnover on downs. Mike Allstott got the carry as they pounded at him on the ground, and he made the most of it. A 1-yard touchdown for the Buccaneers. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bucs win big, 27-0. Now let's take a moment to speak to our player of the game. Mike Allstott was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort, and you prevailed with a big victory. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
Yeah, to be honest, we just came together as a team real well today. My teammates all helped me out a lot, and I'm playing with a great cast of characters alongside me. I'm just happy to get the W, and now we've got to move on and look ahead.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.
it.